How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at the scariest things ever seen inside of churches. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content just like this.
This scary video was uploaded to Resonance 2001's YouTube channel in March 2015. Captured at the Lincoln Cathedral in Lincoln, England, the footage has piqued the interest of several paranormal enthusiasts. The clip starts as the camera holder is filming the cathedral at night time, when something suddenly grabs their attention. At first, it seems to be nothing unusual, possibly just part of the wall or some sort of object protruding from the other side. However, as the camera holder approaches, you can see that the shape actually resembles a face. They get closer and closer, and the face begins to slowly pull back behind the wall. The camera holder makes a quick dash in an effort to catch another glimpse. However, when they turn the corner, the mysterious face has completely vanished. They pan around the building but are unable to find any trace of the figure that the face belonged to. In the video's description, the uploader suggests that the figure could be a ghost, and it's certainly hard to disagree. If it was simply a masked prankster, then the camera holder surely would have seen them hiding on the other side of the wall. The cathedral where this footage was captured has played home to many ghost sightings over the years, and with little wonder as construction of the building began way back in 1072. Even though it's thought of as a hotbed for paranormal activity, until this footage surfaced, there was little video or photographic evidence of anything supernatural in and around the cathedral. With a history dating back close to 1,000 years, however, it's certainly possible that there could be several spirits that call this place home. This chilling footage was supposedly captured at St. Peter's Roman Catholic Church in Drogheda, Ireland. The church houses the national shrine to St. Oliver Plunkett, an Irish saint who, despite being totally innocent, was arrested in Dublin in December 1679. In 1681, he was found guilty of high treason for promoting the Roman Catholic faith and was condemned to death. Despite numerous pleas for mercy, King Charles II thought it was too politically dangerous to spare Plunkett at the time, and therefore did nothing to stop his execution. Plunkett was hung in England on the 1st of July 1681. After his execution, his head was brought to Rome and from there to Armagh, and eventually to Drogheda Island, where it has resided in St. Peter's Church ever since. Along with his head, the cell door from London's Newgate prison, where Plunkett spent his last days, is also on display at the church. This chilling video, uploaded to Vicky Bramshaw's YouTube channel in April 2010, not only shows the cell door, but is also thought to possibly show the ghost of St. Oliver Plunkett himself. If you look closely at the slide opening on the door, you can see what appears to be a pale, ghostly face peering out. While some claim that the face is probably just a reflection cast by the camera holder or their companion, others believe that the camera has indeed captured the ghost of this Irish saint. So what do you think? Does this video really show the ghost of St. Oliver Plunkett? Could it be possible that his spirit is still somehow attached to the door of the cell in which he spent his last days? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments section below. There's very little information available about this video, other than it was supposedly shot at a gathering to celebrate the life of a deceased family member. While it's unclear exactly where the clip was taken, the surrounding scene in the video indicate that it very well might have been captured in a church. As the camera holder films the event, they focus on a table covered in brightly coloured flowers and candles. Next, they film a statue of the Virgin Mary, before focusing their attention towards a person sitting next to a hallway. Suddenly, a dark shadowy figure zooms past the camera at great speed. In fact, it's moving so fast that if you slow the footage down, all you can see is a dark blur. Several viewers have suggested that it could be a shadow person, a dark, shadowy figure that is thought by many to lurk at the edge of our peripheral vision. Some also say that the only way to actually see a shadow person is to capture them on camera, as the human eye is not fast enough to see them. However, as they're often thought to move at great speed, they can be very difficult to identify. Sadly, that, coupled with the lack of information available on this video, means that whatever this dark shadowy figure really is, will have to remain a mystery for the time being. This brief clip was uploaded to Past's YouTube channel in October 2011. Several members of a paranormal investigation team were exploring the ruins of St Mary's Church near the village of Colston Bassett in England when they captured this eerie footage of what appears to be a ghostly figure as it passes by one of the windows. If you slow the footage down, you can see that the figure looks as though it could be wearing a long white dress or even a robe of some sort. While it's possible that the figure could simply be the reflection of one of the investigators, the strange way in which it appears to be dressed tends to indicate otherwise. In the video's description, the uploader also claims that all members of the team were accounted for at the time the ghostly figure was caught on camera. The ruins in which the footage was captured have a long history dating as far back as 1135. The church has been renovated several times, with much of its current facade dating back to the 14th and 15th centuries. By the mid-18th century, however, much of the local population had left the area and the church fell into disrepair. As it stands now, the building and its grounds certainly do look like a stereotypical haunted church. But is it really home to the supernatural? This footage might prove that there is indeed a resident ghost wandering the grounds. This frightening photo was uploaded in a video to YouTube by Piotr Kowalewski in May 2015. The description says that it was taken in a Catholic church somewhere in Poland by the uploader's mother. The gatherers seen in the photo were supposedly celebrating a First Communion. However, there's one figure walking between the aisles that looks eerily out of place. The figure is dark and shadowy, and you can see right through its head and legs. While it's possible that the figure is simply the result of a camera malfunction, it certainly does resemble a ghostly entity. Some have even suggested that it could be a shadow person, similar to the one seen earlier in this video. What do you think? Does this photo prove the existence of shadow people? Or could there be another explanation behind this mysterious figure? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Before we get to that #1 spot and take a look at some eerie footage taken inside a church in Poland, remember to hit that subscribe button and tickle the bell icon. That way you'll be in the loop about all our latest content. This mysterious footage was supposedly captured by a man who was documenting the architecture of a church somewhere in Poland. In the beginning of the video, the man makes his way towards an empty confessional booth and films the interior. He then continues towards the second booth. As he passes this one, however, you can see a sinister looking reflection in the glass. The figure appears pale and hazy and has dark sunken eyes. At this point in the video, it's reasonable to assume that it might simply be the reflection of the camera holder or someone standing near him that's become warped and distorted in the glass of the confessional booth. However, it's what he captures next that will truly send chills down your spine. The camera holder makes his way to yet another confessional booth, and as he did with the previous two, begins filming the interior. As he passes, he catches yet another glimpse of an unsettling figure. There in the bottom corner of the window is a ghastly ghost-like face staring back at him. As before, the figure looks pale with dark sunken eyes. However, this time the face appears to be languishing in pain, staring up at the camera holder as if begging for help. The angle at which this face appears also tends to indicate that it could actually be something supernatural, as it's too low to be the reflection of the camera holder or anyone else. Could it be possible that this man has inadvertently captured the spirits of past visitors to the church? Perhaps patrons once looking for forgiveness for wicked deeds they had committed, only to be trapped in the afterlife inside the very same confessional booths, forced to spend eternity thinking upon their sins.
If you want to see more scary videos just like this one, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, we have a creepy playlist there you can binge on for hours. Leave us a comment down below or hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this episode. And that's it from me. I'll see you all next time.